parents used to listen to me sing myself to sleep as a child to Judy Garland, and especially Barbra Streisand, Julie Andrews. So they always said, is it us, or is she really good? They're not musical at all. I'm not really sure where it came from.
Oh, bracelets, lavaliers, can they dry my tears? Can they blind my eyes to shame? Can the brightest brooch shield me from reproach? Can the purest diamond beautify my name? And yet, of course, these trinkets are endearing. I'm ever so glad my sapphire is a star. I rather like a 20-carat earring. If I'm not pure, at least my jewels are. Enough, enough.
I'll tell you a story, and this is the honest truth. I don't think I've ever told this story in an interview, but I was part of a very elite group when I was a little girl in Tulsa Ballet's junior dance theater, and I would say that was probably my very beginning acting, because we did the Nutcracker every year and we were always the mice or the rabbit. Well, finally I got tall enough to be a rabbit to fit into the costume, and at one point there are 2 rabbits on stage while the Sugar Plum Fairies dance, which I thought was pretty great. You know, you're 7 years old, you're up there with the primo ballerinas, which is what I wanted to be at the time. And one of the girls dropped her, they carried like a little wreath, and nobody knew what to do. The stage was clear, waiting for the Russian dancers or whatever to come on, and the stage was, in the middle of the stage was this wreath, and I popped up as the rabbit and hopped out there and put it in my mouth and hopped off, and people clapped. And that feeling, for the first time, of applause, I went, hey, I really like this feeling. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this for the rest of my life.
The nominees for Best Featured Actress in a Musical are Greta Boston for It Ain't Nothing But the Blues, Kristin Chenoweth for You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, Valerie Pettiford for Fosse, and Mary Testa for On the Town.
I didn't think I would win. There was so much hype, and all the magazines and papers were predicting that I would win. It made it worse because I thought, you know, it's always that build-up, and then what if you don't win? So I had myself completely convinced that I wouldn't win. In fact, I didn't even plan a speech. That night, I had to do my number from the show. They asked me to perform the song that I did in the show on the Tonys right before the category that I won for was announced.
Why are you telling me?
Why are you telling me? I like it. That's a good philosophy. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? My new philosophy. The teacher gave a D on last week's homework. She said, Miss Sally Brown, your grades are going down. I could have told her.
Philosophy.
My new philosophy. Miss B, I'm she. Look, C. A D. A D. Why are you telling me? And that's my new philosophy.
That's your new philosophy.
Why are you telling me? My new philosophy.
So I had to change into my gown backstage in like 14 seconds. And I never really had a moment to slow down. Like, I just remember getting zipped up and hearing my name.
And the 1999 Tony for Best Featured Actress in a Musical goes to Kristin Chenoweth for A Good Man, Charlie Brown.
This is Miss Chenoweth's first Tony Award.
thank B.D. Wong, Ilana Levine, Roger Bart, Stanley Wayne Mathis, and Anthony Rapp. I love you guys like brothers and sisters. Michael Mayer, I work for you anytime. Andrew Lippa for writing me a great song. All the producers that believed in our show. Clark Gesner, Charles Schultz, Jay Binder. My agents at Richard Bauman and Associates. Mom and Dad, you drove me to many, many hours of ballet and dance classes. I hope you feel it's worth it now. My brother, you sat through all those recitals. You're the man for doing that. My fiance, Mark, I love you. Thanks for holding my hand through all of this. My mentor, Florence Birdwell from Oklahoma City University, for teaching me how to sing. Thanks to the voters. Love you guys.
I mean, it ranks right up there with one of my top nights of my life. My family was there. A lot of my friends watched. I got a television deal out of it. It was an amazing, amazing night. But again, for me, all that aside, it was nice being recognized for my art, for being an actress. I've never really been in it for an award. It's just nice to be recognized by your peers that way.
Miss Laurie?